Hello,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm excellent. How are you?
I'm good, thanks so much. And where are you from?
From Melbourne, Australia.
Melbourne, Australia.
Yeah.
And what brought you to Japan?
Wanted to come for a long time, and my friend Kaz over here, she was travelling in Europe, and she said, "Where would you meet me on the way back?" Because Australia is a very long way from anywhere. So we said, "How about Japan?"
Wow,
So we arrived last night. I flew from Australia, Kaz flew from London.
wow, that's really cool.
Yeah,
So Japan was your destination you wanted to go to?
very much so. Yeah,
Oh wow, that's cool.
yeah.
And did you find any cultural differences when you
I
came
mean,
here?
we've only just arrived, so we're still kind of getting a sense of it. But I mean, I think Tokyo has like 36 million people.
Mm,
So Australia is a very big country and has 25 million in the whole country. But actually, we were just saying, it's not as busy as we thought. Like, the gardens are beautiful. So we expected it to be more crowded because we're, not used to so many people. But so far, only half a day in, we haven't found it too much. But everyone in Australia, so many people have been to Japan, and everyone tells us that people are so friendly, they'll always help you, and that's very much what we've found already.
that's cool.
Yeah,
Love it.
yeah.
Nice.
So I'm sure there's a lot more cultural differences we've discovered, but we just haven't had time yet.
So you're not having any language barrier or problem with language?
We feel really bad because so many Japanese people can speak English and we can't speak any Japanese. Australians are pretty bad at languages.
Really?
So we feel pretty bad about that. But we'll try and learn at least a few words to just show that respect for this culture.
Sure.
But no, so far everyone's just been super helpful.
Nice.
So we leave for Osaka tomorrow. We have 4 nights in Osaka, then we have another 4 nights in Kyoto. Then we go to Hiroshima just for 2 nights. Then we come back to Tokyo for 1 night, leave our bags, and we're going to climb Mount Fuji.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're staying on a mountain hut on Mount Fuji. And then after that, we have our last 3 nights in Tokyo. And we're staying this time we're staying in Shinjuku.
Right.
Right near Golden Gai, and then next time we're staying in Ginza. Ginza?
Yeah, Ginza.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
So I have a last question.
Sure.
It's about the Japanese man.
Yes.
Yeah. So have you dated or do you have any friend of Japanese guy?
I dated a few times a Japanese guy.
Really?
Yeah,
How was
yeah.
it?
It was pretty good, yeah. Yeah, he's a nice guy.
So are they from Japan or are they Japanese Australian?
I think, Japanese Australian.
Nice.
Yeah.
So they know the culture of Australia pretty much.
Yeah, he was pretty Aussie kind of guy. Yeah, I think he maybe was born in Australia, parents were Japanese.
I
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah.
So what's the view on Japanese man or Asian man in your country? Like a typical one.
I don't know, like Australia's pretty multicultural, so I don't think it's very there's no dramas. Like you can date anyone from any culture. It's not like you have to only date. I mean, there is no such thing as like an Australian person because we're such a young country. The only true Australian people are our First Nations people, which is the oldest civilization in the world. But everyone else has just arrived in the last few generations because we've only had European settlement for like 250 years.
That's true.
So everyone's from everywhere, really. So you can date anyone you like.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But is there any typical popular kind of guy? What kind of guy is popular?
Chris Hemsworth.
Sorry?
Chris Hemsworth. Do you know
I
him?
don't know him.
Look him up. He's
Okay.
he's from the Marvel movies. He's an Australian movie
actor.
star. Yeah.
So is he like a muscular?
Yeah.
And,
Very good looking man.
Oh, so okay.
Yeah.
So muscular guy is a really good looking guy
Yeah.
in the country.
Yeah.
And how about personality? What kind of personality?
He seems like I haven't met him. He's a global superstar.
Yeah.
But he seems like a really nice guy. Like Australians are quite down to earth, quite fun.
So gentle and fun and maybe outgoing
Jandal's
guy?
a Kiwi word. That's
Kiwi
what
word.
the New Zealanders say. We just call them thongs. But yeah, Chris Hemsworth lives at the beach in Australia, a beautiful place called Byron Bay. Just very laid back and like most Australians.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So laid back and gentle is the key.
Yeah.
That's cool. So if the Japanese man want to approach, somebody who is very, very attractive from your country like you, then what they should do?
Just be themselves. Yeah.
Like,
Just say g'day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Just start with the conversation, normal conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't have to be very aggressive.
No, best not to be. Just be friendly. Yeah, be yourself. Just be a bit of fun.
Right,
friendly.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, and I hope you have a great trip here.
Will do. Thank you.
Thanks so much.